Alright, hello people, I'm the dude and this is Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. This is recruiting continued, I guess. We are now talking to Rufio. Yes, I want to do you a favor. I will hear you out. I want to listen to people he respects. He wants me to catch a big fish. 60 centimeter nonki. Am I impressed? No, not really. He's challenging me and I've got to catch one. Okay, simple enough. Let's give it a shot, shall we? What are these? Curious. That's a Nyler, that's a gummy, okay. Alright, equip the fishing pole. Put some bait on it. And let's see what we get. Pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but I don't like fishing. I don't like fishing in pretty much any game, but I seriously dislike it in this game. It is just really, really slow paced. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Reel this sucker in. And this one doesn't seem like a big fish. Which means it's probably not 60 centimeters. We'll see though. Almost got it. There we go. It's a nonky, but it's not big enough. 48 centimeters. Yeah, like I said, that one didn't seem like a big one. Let's try again, shall we? I tend to have better luck if I let it sit for a while and then move it once. That seems to be the best way to do it. And then sometimes I'll get a bite right after I move it. Sometimes it takes a while, but usually that's the best way to get a bite that I've found. If the bait, or if the, what is it called, the lure gets too close, then they'll never bite, in my experience. Might actually be too close. I probably pulled it too far. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Try this again. Not really sure which different baits work better for which type of fish, or if it even matters. I have no idea. Nothing so far. Let's move it a little bit. There are a whole bunch of different types of bait. There's a bunch of different types of fishing rods too. Oh, we got some? No, I don't look like it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Alright. Ooh, this one looks like a big one. Hopefully it's a nonky. You can tell how big they are by how fast the danger meter goes up over there. And how slowly it goes back down. I don't know, maybe this is a big one. It seemed like it was at first, but now it's getting pretty easy. I don't know, we'll see. Nope, 44 centimeters. Not big enough, the right fish though, so maybe I'm using the right kind of bait. The prickly. We'll see. 60 centimeters is pretty big, so this might take a while. That's why I saved this one for next to last. The one after this one, recruiting Blinkhorn, is the hardest by far. That one's just ridiculous. I have no idea how long that's going to take. Come on, fishy, fishy. Help me out here. Looks like something's interested. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I would assume when there's multiple ripples back to back like that, it means something is nearby, but I have no idea. I didn't make the game. I have no idea how the game mechanics work, so I'm just guessing. Let's reel it in a bit. Here we go. There we go, got something. Oh, this is a small one. Yeah, this is a really small one. The danger meter is barely going up at all. "29 centimeters tarton." Looks like a turtle fish, actually. Okay. Let's keep trying. I don't even know if I can get more bait at this point. I'm gonna have to look it up. Because the guy we're trying to recruit right there, Rufio, he's the one that normally sells bait, but you have to recruit him to get bait. So, I'm not actually sure if I can even get any at this point. If I run out, I might just be screwed. We shall see. Oh, here we go. That's another small one. Yeah, it's another small one. Oh well. You can actually cook fish if you buy the stove, and then you can eat them for food. Yeah, another tarton. Okay. Try again. Should have closed my window. I'm getting some massive glare. Which, this is probably the worst time to get glare, because I have to pull back on the stick at the exact right time. I might go close the window real quick after this one. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's a big one. Ooh, it's a big one. Wow, it's a really big one. Very good. Is it a nonky, though? That is the question. And can I reel it in without screwing up? There's another question. The closer it gets in, the harder it is. The faster the danger meter thing goes up, especially on the bigger fish. So whenever I get it really close, it's going to be really tough. Whoa, that was a bad idea. I'm gonna do that again. $66cm nonky. Gotcha. Alright, so that took how many tries? I'm just curious. Let's see, I had those two already. I got a couple of nonky that weren't good enough, so it took 5 tries. A couple of these turtle fish, and then the 5th one. It's not bad. I would have taken a lot longer than that. Hello, Rufio. He won't talk to me because I have my fishing rod. Let's switch back to my weapon. There we go. Oh, I underestimated you. Yes, you did, my friend. Well, I'm a man. No, you're not. You're a little furbit child, but whatever. Men don't need to be told twice. I'll listen to what you say as I promised. Talk as much as you like. Fabio has joined. So now we can get all the fishing lures we want. Of course, I don't really want any because I can't stand fishing in this game, but whatever. Let's see. Move to Sindane for a second. And then we're going to move right back. First, I'm going to close my window, though. There we go. Much better. Massive glare is gone. I can actually see. Okay, move back to Palm Brinks. Hopefully it's daytime. If it's not, I'm going to have to stop the video and wait. Nope, it's still nighttime. Alright, I'm going to have to stop the video and wait for Blinkhorn to show up. I will be back. Okay, so we're back. We're at Blinkhorn. I went ahead and did a couple of test runs, and sadly enough, it is impossible to do this on an emulator. Period. It's impossible. I've tried. I've tried the hell out of it. I've tried it like, I don't know, total probably between 20 and 30 times now. It's impossible. I've fiddled with the settings. I've fiddled with the resolution. I've put it at the native resolution for the PS2 in the settings and in the video settings and in the monitor settings. It's impossible. It is literally impossible to do this on an emulator. And I know it's impossible because I've done it on the real game, on the real PS2. I did it just a second ago on the real PS2, and it's nowhere near as hard. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. For anyone who's actually playing the game on the PS2, you'll see the difference. It's blatantly obvious. But yeah, here we go. This is what you gotta do. You gotta talk to him. He says, if you want me to join you, you have to prove that you're strong or something like that. And then he tells you to do the race. So here's the race. You want to go this way. There's a lot of strategies online. Various garbage, like don't bump into anything like that. Doesn't matter. I bumped into tons of stuff and I beat it on the PS2. Wear different shoes. The different shoes do not speed you up. Use Monica. Monica is not faster. All these stupid strategies that you'll see online are garbage. The way you win this challenge on the PS2, on the actual physical PS2, is you just do it right. You run the correct direction, and you get lucky, basically. The best I've ever done is, I think, a second faster than the max amount of time you have. That's how little time you have. You have to be perfect. It's just the way it is. But anyways, as you'll see right here, back there by that turn before I came into this area, I should have been at 20 seconds, I was at 30. When I get to this rock up here, I should be at something like 40. I'm at 50 or 55. Yeah, see, it's just the emulation is slowing down the game, but it's not slowing down the timer for some reason. I have no idea why. But I proved it several times with the actual physical PS2. And before you argue that, actually get Blinkhorn on the emulator. Then you can prove me wrong. But yeah, it's not possible. The emulator is slowing down the game too much to be able to get it. And as you can see, the timer down there will skip a little bit, but it doesn't slow down. Like, I timed it with an actual timer in real life, and the timer on the game does not slow down, even though the game does. It makes no sense at all. But it screws you, basically. You cannot get Blinkhorn. I mean, I think the only way it would ever be possible is if you did the run and the emulator never lagged. See, it just lagged right there. It lagged all the way up here, by the way, on the way up. And when it looks at the ground right here, you can tell I've sped up because it's not lagging anymore. This is actually real speed right here. There, it lagged again. Every time it lags, it shaves time off, and it just ends up screwing you. See, I'm already at 2 minutes, and the max time you can do is 2 minutes and 1 second. So I'm already over time. I'm going to end up being like somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds over time every single time I try it. So, yeah. Long story not so short, I cannot get Blinkhorn on the emulator. It's not possible. So yeah, luckily you do not have to have him to beat the game. It would have been nice to have him, because I'm kind of a completionist, but I'm just screwed. I don't have a choice. I've tried it for God knows how long now, and it's just not possible. So anyways, you run from him to that boat and back. You have to run in as direct a line as you possibly can, and don't get stuck on anything. You can bump into things, because when you bump into them, it'll just push you off them immediately. But if you get stuck on something, like one of the trees you can get stuck on, one of the walls you can get stuck on, that will actually slow you down. So don't do that. Run in a direct line. When you get to the boat, talk to the boat and get out of that dialogue fast because it doesn't stop the timer. And just run back to him. Preferably taking the same perfect path you took the way up. That's how you beat it on the PS2. On the emulator, it's not possible. Yeah, he's going to say it's too slow and he's a bastard. You suck, Blinkhorn. But yeah, I've beaten this I don't know how many times on the actual physical PS2. I mean, half a dozen times at least. And I've never had anywhere near this much trouble, so it's not me. I have beaten this before. It's the emulator. So anyways, that's it for the recruitment. We will not be recruiting Blinkhorn, sadly. He'll be standing here for the rest of the game. After this, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Georama stuff, and then I'll do the photos, I believe.